It's that feeling, isn't it? You open your laptop, ready to start your day, and there it is. A monster email thread that grew overnight, 38 replies. Or a report lands in your inbox, 40 pages long, with a note that says, "Thoughts?" It feels like you're starting the day already behind, buried before you've even had your first sip of coffee. You are not alone in this. A major study from McKinsey found that the average person spends over a quarter of their entire work week just reading and answering messages. Think about that. More than a full day, every single week, spent just trying to keep up with the flood of words. And that flood is getting stronger. Last year, the world sent and received about 350 billion emails every single day. That's a number so big, it's hard to even imagine. It's not just email, it's the endless Slack channels, the meeting transcripts, the project briefs. It's a constant pressure to read everything, to miss nothing, because a key decision or an important deadline might be buried on page 17 or in reply number 26. What if you could get all of that time back? What if you never had to drown in a wall of text again? Well, you can. AI has quietly developed a new superpower that is a game changer for anyone who has to read for their job, or for school, or just to keep up. In simple terms, AI can now read for you, and it reads faster and with more focus than any human ever could. Think of it like a brilliant assistant. You can hand it that 40-page report, and instead of spending an hour reading it yourself, the AI reads it in about 10 seconds and hands you back a single, clean page with the 3 things you actually need to know: what decisions were made, what the risks are, and what you need to do next. How is this possible? Recently, these AI tools got a massive upgrade in their memory. Before, they could only hold a few pages of information in their head at one time. Now they can hold an entire book, or a dozen reports, or a year's worth of emails. This means you can give it huge amounts of text, and it won't lose track of the details from beginning to end. It's already being built into the tools you use every day. The latest versions of Gmail and Outlook can summarize that monster email thread for you with one click. Microsoft Word and Google Docs can give you the key points of a long document before you even start reading. This isn't some far-off future technology. It's here right now, ready to help you reclaim your time. Let's make this real. Picture this. It's 8:55 a.m. and you're about to jump into your first meeting. A notification pops up. It's that 38-message email thread about the Project Falcon launch. Your heart sinks. You don't have time to read all that, but instead of panicking, you click the little AI summary button. A moment later, a clean box appears at the top of the thread. It says, "Summary. 3 decisions were made. The launch date is confirmed for July 30th. The marketing budget was approved. 2 risks are still open. The vendor for the photo shoot hasn't been confirmed, and the web team is behind schedule." Then it gives you a simple to-do list. 4 action items. It even tags the owners. Action for you: approve the final ad copy. Action for Sam: confirm the vendor by Friday. It even drafts a reply for you in your typical writing style that says, "Thanks for the summary. I've approved the ad copy. Sam, let's connect this afternoon about the vendor." You scan the bullets, tweak one word in the drafted reply, and hit send. The entire process took 90 seconds. You walk into your 9 a.m. meeting completely informed, in control, and on time. That's not just a time saver, it's a stress saver. This superpower goes way beyond your inbox. Let's talk about a freelance graphic designer who just landed a big new client. They're excited, but then the contract arrives. It's 17 pages of dense legal language. The old way? Spend a few hours nervously reading it, hoping you don't miss some tricky clause. Or worse, pay a lawyer hundreds of dollars to review it. The new way? She copies the text, pastes it into an AI chat, and gives it a simple instruction. "I'm a freelance designer. Summarize this contract in 7 simple bullet points and tell me what questions I should ask the client. In seconds, the AI comes back. It flags a 30-day payment term, which is good. But it also flags an automatic renewal clause she didn't see, which could lock her in for another year without her realizing it. It points out that the scope of work is vague, with no limit on the number of revisions. Then it generates 5 clear professional questions to send back to the client, like, could we clarify the process and limit for revisions in Section 4? And regarding the auto-renewal in Section 9, could we make that an optional renewal with 30 days notice? This AI assistant didn't just summarize, it acted as her business partner, protecting her interests and empowering her to negotiate a better deal. Or think about a student facing final exams. They have a 180-page study guide, notes from 3 months of lectures, and a handful of assigned articles. It's an intimidating mountain of information. Where do you even begin? They could spend a whole weekend just rereading it all. Instead, they upload all of it to an AI that can handle large documents. Their first prompt is, give me the 10 most important themes that connect all of these materials. The AI synthesizes everything and gives them the big picture. Then they ask, based on this, generate 5 likely essay questions for my exam. Now they have a focus for their studying. Finally, they give the best command of all. Take all of this information and create a 1-page cram sheet covering the key definitions, dates, and formulas. In a matter of minutes, they've transformed that mountain of text into a targeted, efficient study plan. The AI becomes a personal tutor, helping them understand the material on a deeper level, not just memorizing it. This is about learning smarter, not just working harder. Now here's where it gets really powerful. You can ask the AI to summarize the same document from different points of view. Imagine a project plan is sent to the whole team. You can ask, summarize this for me as the project manager. The AI will pull out all the deadlines, resource assignments, and potential blockers. Your colleague on the finance team can ask, summarize this for me as a finance lead, and the AI will reread the exact same document, but this time pull out every mention of budget, expenses, and return on investment. Same document, 2 completely different role-specific summaries. You can also ask it to pull out structured information. You can give it a messy email thread and say, extract all dates, deadlines, and owners and put them in a table. And it will hand you a perfect, clean chart you can use for your planning. And because these AIs can now see, you can even upload a screenshot of presentation slides or a scanned PDF of a handout. The AI reads the text right off the image and gives you the summary. It's like having X-ray vision for information. Now, it's important to remember, this is a powerful tool, not a magic wand. Think of it as a brilliant but very junior assistant. You are still the boss, and you have the final say. For really important decisions, you should always use the AI summary to guide you, but then quickly double-check the original source for that one critical detail. And be smart about your data. You shouldn't upload sensitive or confidential information to a public AI tool. Always use the secure, enterprise version provided by your company for any work documents to ensure everything stays protected. But you can start experimenting safely right now. Find the longest, most annoying email you've received this week, or grab a long article you've been meaning to read. Copy the text, paste it into a free tool like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, and just ask, give me 5 key bullet points and 3 next steps from this text, written in a friendly, professional tone. The moment you see that wall of text shrink into a few clear, actionable sentences, you'll feel a sense of relief and control. Once you feel that time savings, you'll never look at a wall of text the same way again. If this idea of using AI to bring clarity and win back your time is exciting to you, that's what this channel is all about. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next video. And if you're ready to really master these skills, check out the link to our Level Up with AI course in the description. Thanks for watching.